Student after 3 years of study all learn and master the theoretical knowledge of profession system. Loyang, principal of Xihai First Academy, announced in front of all the students by saying, "Today is the day for your profession is chosen and the day that will determine your fate. I will spare you the pleasantries and hope all of you can reach same level as your senior, Sukang, and become the pillar of human race." They give information about Sukang. She is a level 80 holy mage. After listening that all the students become serious. He is Lin Moyu, student of the Sangway First Academy. By the way, he is even into this world for so many years. At last, he can get his profession. This world is like an RPG game. There are not only monsters, but dungeons and secret areas. After the profession is selection, individual can gain experience by slaying monster, raiding dungeon and secret areas. To level up and enhance the skill, countless sages of human race carve out a living space for human race among the countless monsters. That's how they have a stable society today. Of course, the most popular profession in this world are naturally the combat class. Support class profession in next in line, followed by livelihood class. The combat class and support class can be divided into 5 classes: low, medium, high, rare, and legendary. The entire Sang city may not be able to produce a legendary occupation in decades. Principal announced transmutation circle is activated. Zhao asks Lin Mio, "What is your most desired profession?" "I want to be a knight and I will protect the girl." But Lin Mio didn't reply. Other students pull him away from Lin Mio and asks, "Why did you talking to that idiot? He won't answer you. What's so great about that?" "Maybe today his profession selection will be from the livelihood class." Zhao said, "Don't say that. He don't talk simply because he don't like to." While principal and old man talking, Lin Mio realized that the old man rare supporting profession. Principal says, "Once I announce your name, enter the transmutation circle. First one is Suda. He get livelihood class from farmer." He can't believe that he get livelihood class and become a farmer. But other students said being a farmer is not that bad. Next student get chief, livelihood class profession. His father also a chief, so he become so happy to inherit his father profession. Old man Zhang and principal said this year's students are very average. Zhang asks how many years it has been since your academy come up with rare profession. It would be nice to have a high level profession from the combat class. Principal announced there are only one or two rare professions in the entire Sangway city, so it's too much for me to hope. Next is Sashi. She said, "Lin Meo, I will show you who is the real genius is." Lin Meo is always top of her. She promised herself she won't admit defeat. After seeing her, Zhang eyes wide open in surprise. After seeing that, principal asks what happened. He answered, "This girl's mental strength are more than twice of ordinary people and she may become a mage." Principal said mage is a high level profession from the combat class. She went to transmutation circle. After reaching transmutation circle, a big fire explosion like a wildfire happened. Everyone is shocked to see she get combat class rare profession elemental mage. Everyone said as expected of a genius, well deserved reputation. Zhang complimented her and she bowed and thanks him. Every girl said this time sure you will be able to surprise that annoying Lin. She heard principal announce Lin's name and he goes to transmutation circle. Principal asks to Zhang, "What about this child?" Zhang said, "There is not special about him." Principal said, "There are two geniuses in our school. Sisui is second and Lin Mio is first." Zhang said academic performance and class change are not necessarily linked. Lin reached transmutation circle. Suddenly a dark and black energy surround everyone. Not only that, a sinister black cloud and lightning swallow the sky. Everyone trembled in fear after seeing that horrific vision in front of their eyes. It looks like sky is breaking apart and fall into the land. Even the principal and Zhang was surprised and feared after looking this vision. They think it's look more powerful than rare profession. Also surprised this vision much bigger than the one she just had when she changed profession. Suddenly one student said, "Look, there are movement in the dark cloud." In the dark cloud, countless glowing eyes appear. After looking carefully, all the glowing eyes are undead eyes. After seeing that, one student fell into the ground and said in trembling voice, "It's the undead. The dark clouds are full of undead. In the clouds there are thousands, no millions of undead souls." Suddenly, all the undead souls come to Lin's body. After seeing that, she thought she can't fight that kind of stuff. All of 400 souls gather into Lin body, and everyone sees Lin profession. All the soul of undead gather into Lin's body, and everyone sees Lin profession, its unique hidden profession. From combat class, necromancer. In Lin's hand, a green fire appeared. He thought its hidden unique profession. This means that he the only one necromancer in the world. Unless he die, there will be not or never be another profession like him. This unique hidden profession is not only rarer than rare profession, but even rarer than legendary profession. Everyone saw he get hidden, unique, rare profession. Some students said hidden professions aren't always powerful. Hidden professions are only rare, not necessarily great. And some students said, but the vision just now was so scary. How is that possible? He is not great. One student said, he don't talk. Isn't it good to deal with dead people? There is no need to talk with him. Lin thought it's better than he expected. Zhang said, wait a moment. I have never seen your unique profession before. Can you demonstrate your skill? He said, please wait for a moment. Now we saw Lin's character description. Name Lin Moyu, occupation necromancer, level 1, strength 10, agility 10, speed 20, physique 10, equipment none, summoning space 0 out of 10. And there are many levels of summon skeleton warrior. It starts from black iron, bronze, silver, gold, diamond, legendary, and divine. And he has a level 1 skill called Soul Blaze. It targets directly soul and deal burning damage. Power depends on spiritual power and skill. He summoned Black Iron Skeleton Warrior. A skeleton warrior appear with one huge sword and terrifying aura. All its stats are equal 15. Everyone goes under fear after look. Zhang attack with his skill. Suddenly one notification appear. Skeleton warrior was attacked. If you don't make a choice within 10 seconds, it will automatically counter attack. After seeing that, Lin stopped it. And Zhang thought he is level 52 professional and Lin is only level 1, but the summon is already hostile to me. However, the attribute of this skeleton warrior are average. Lin is only 1, so it has to see the strength of his profession. Perhaps after being a high level, his skeleton will become more powerful. Zhang thanked him and said, good effort. Well, maybe in the future it will be make different. Lin worked with his skeleton warrior. Everyone moved from his way. Zhang asked Lin. Zhang asked to Lin, hey silent, can I touch it? Lin said, it might be better than you. Zhang said, I don't believe it. It looked like a rag. After that, Lin recalled skeleton warrior. And Zhang go to change his profession after realizing his name is spoken from the principal. After that, Lin recalled skeleton warrior and Zhao go to change his profession. After recalling, he realized summon space can accomplish summons and can be summoned at any time without need to consume spiritual energy. The capacity will increase as the level up. He thought one day he also able to kill a dragon in a second. Suddenly Zhao come and show his profession. Sword and Shield Knight combat class profession. Principal announced no matter what profession have you changed to, the academy has arranged a place for you to improve. Get good grade on the big test in the week and get into the institution of higher learning of your choice. Tomorrow, the novice living dungeon of Shanghai City will be also open. I hope you all work hard to improve. Lin thought in novice dungeon monster are level 1 to 8. The number is small and difficulty is also low. Suddenly she come to Lin and said, I want to compete with you. Let's compare the result in the exam. Do you dare to complete? Lin says, okay. She said, it's a deal. I won't keep losing you. At home, Lin watches his childhood friend with grandma and sister. He said in mind, Grandma, I have successfully changed my profession, a super rare hidden profession. Sister, wait for me. I will also be able to admit a Xihai Academy. Suddenly someone knocked on the door. After opening the door, he saw Principal Lu. Principal said, Lin, you can take this supply. He remembered last year in Shanghai City, only this kid's older sister Lin Moyu was admitted into Xihai Academy alone and he promised to her to take care of his younger brother. He had to keep his promise. Lin thanks him. Principal said, tomorrow you will enter the dungeon for first time. Take a good rest. At midnight, suddenly system window appear. Seeing this, Lin, confused, suddenly system notifies him that host has awakened the necromancer profession. The profession meets the requirement. The strongest talent system in bandage. Start to extract the origin of this world. One passive skill damage transfer is received and the optimization of skills complete. System congratulated him awakening the unique god level talent. He thought it's completely godlike. He summoned the skeleton warrior. His spiritual power decreased by -10 and he summoned Black Iron Skeleton Warrior. This Skeleton Warrior more powerful than previous skeleton. It's all stats, strength, agility, speed, physique, all 75, 5 times more than previous Skeleton Warrior. With the damage transfer skill, he will be the invincible at the same level. Next day in Novice Living Dungeon, Jay wants to team up with Lin, but I reject him by saying teaming up would make it slow. She also agree with him. While teaming up experience will be split, so it make it hard to level up. But Principal Lu advised them to team up because they are still students. There is no tricks and schemes. She is aiming for Xihai Academy, so she need to level up fast. She is also elemental mage, but for Lin, they didn't have their information about his profession. So he advised him to team up, but other students scared to team up with him. Lin took his stuff out and said, I'm fine. I will go solo. I'm also aiming for Xihai Academy too. Principal Lu said, do you know how hard it is to get into Xihai Academy? If you want to get in, you have to be at least above level 12. Level 15 to be safe. Before the final trial, your sister Lin Mohan get into Xihai Academy at level 16. Do you think it's easy to level up? To level 12 in a short week, the novice dungeon only have level 8 monster. There is no way you will get level 12. Besides that, other requirement also revealed during the final trial. But Lin says, I have confidence. Principal thinks this boy had a hidden profession, so it might actually work. She said, let's compete to see who's faster. After entering dungeon, he summoned many skeleton warrior and command find. He summoned many skeleton warrior and command find and kill the monster. Skeleton warrior kill many monster, big ear rabbit, and he got experience. He need to eliminate 100 to level up. His experience has increased by 10% in just few minutes and he leveled up in half an hour. After reaching level 2, he summoned level 2 skeleton knight. This skeleton knight stronger than previous skeleton knight and his number of skeleton warrior increased by 8. Many skeleton knight eliminate level 2 grey cat, level 3 brown dog, and level 3 blue eye rat. He got experience point. While watching map, he find there is one monster that the skeleton warrior missed and he thought it's time to test his skill. Soul Blaze. He used Soul Blaze on that monster and able to eliminate level 2 grey cat and his spiritual skill Soul Blaze also level up. He reached level 3. After reaching level 3, he summoned other skeleton knight and sent them to eliminate monster. He got many experience point by eliminating level 4, 5 and 6 monster. He reached level 4 in 4 hours. He is able to stay 12 hours in dungeon. After 12 hours, he will automatically kicked out from the dungeon. So he think he need to find and eliminate level 8 monster to get many experience he will to get from them. In the outside of the dungeon, Cha Dongyang, the father of Chijui, and Principal Lu gets into conversation. So his father say he was busy yesterday, so he won't able to be there to see her transmutation. But he can't miss her first dungeon too. Her senior got to level 5 in first dungeon, so he hoped she will also get level 5. Principal Lu said if she isn't able to get level 5 on the first dungeon on first day, then it will be hard for her to get into Xihai Academy. Principal Lu thought in mind what level in Lin Moyu is now. Hidden profession won't be fear of. After 12 hours, they will automatically exit the dungeon. So let's wait for 12 hours and see how much they level up. Dongyang said he heard that here was a hidden profession appear yesterday during the transmutation. Principal Lu answered by saying yes, Lin Moyu, and his transmutation performance is called necromancer. He's never seen it before, so he's not sure how powerful is it. Principal Lu said Moyu's sister able to make it into Xihai Academy. Maybe you can have Lin Moyu look out for her. In the dungeon, skeleton warrior eliminate level 7 brown bear monster and he got 70 experience point. His skeleton warrior can be away from his is 500 meters, so he wait to level up. His skeleton kill many high level monster and he get many experience. Even after 7 hours, he can't find level 8 monster. While working, suddenly one tree branch attacked him and he activated his damage transfer skill and survived. He is attacked by level 8 bullwhip tree monster. After seeing level 8 monster, he ordered his skeleton warrior to attack. After many efforts, he defeated one level 8 monster. After looking around, he realized there is already hundreds of bullwhip trees within this area. He ordered his skeleton warrior to eliminate all the monsters. His skeleton warrior massacred all the level 8 monsters like crushing the ant under the foot. Outside the dungeon, Principal Lu and Dongyang realized someone is coming out. They thought it must be get through the forest guarded by level 8 monster in order to find the exit of the dungeon. They saw Lin Moyu come out from the dungeon and asked, "Why are you come out here?" He said, "I killed all the monsters, so he get out." Principal Lu surprised after seeing Lin Moyu reach level 7 in just 10 hours. Lin Moyu wished to go Xihai First. He had two little monsters, so he need. Principal Lu thought it is first time ever that someone killed everything in the novice dungeon in 10 hours. How Lin Moyu managed to do so? It is the ability of necromancer. Principal Lu allow him to go there, but first he suggests him to rest a bit. Why did that student get out? Principal Lu, is there any problem? Other secretary also asks, where is his teammate? Is he alright? Principal Lu replied by saying, he is Lin Moyu. He got through the novice dungeon and slayed all the level 8 monster inside. Secretary and Dongyang surprised to hear that. They said, a hidden profession indeed powerful. One secretary says, I have never seen how powerful legendary profession, but I know for sure there is no way they have that quick of a speed. They said necromancer are powerful. After leveling up, this kid has bright future. Sasu compete with him for so many years, but she always have been second place now. After listening that, Dongyang is so surprised and he thought in mind, she never told me that. While resting, Lin Moyu thought, after leveling up, he is able to summon 24 skeletons, but his summoning space has already increased to 70. After 2 hours, Shizu exits the dungeon and searches Lin Moyu. She reached level 5. Suddenly, she saw Lin Moyu resting outside the dungeon. In her eyes wide open in shock to see he reached level 7. She goes towards her father and asks, why are you coming here? His father said, still competing with that kid. Do you need any help? She said, that bastard more powerful than me for past 3 years. Her father happily replied, Lin Moyu got out of the dungeon in 10 hours and he killed all the level 8 monster in dungeon 2. After listening that, she surprised and thought she just got to a area of a level 7 monster and didn't even get to see a single level 8 monster. Besides, he got out 2 hours. If there is more monster, he might able to reach level 8. In the evening, Zhao said, Lin Moyu, boss, how did you get to level 7? Can you bring me with you? I'm begging you. Lin Moyu agreed with that and Zhao became happy after listening that and said, I will wait for you tomorrow at the school entrance gate. In the next day, he waits for Lin Moyu. After seeing Zhao waiting for Lin Moyu, Principal Lu said Lin Moyu went Xihai First. After that, he realized Lin Moyu fooled him. In the Shanghai Empire Exchange, there is a magic crystal that identifies people. After analyzing, and there are a lot of missions. Mainly, there are 3 types of mission. Normal, nightmare difficulty is many times harder than normal one. It will be impossible to pass without a strong team. And the last is hell difficulty. As for the hell difficulty, it's not someone that normal profession could take on. Intrigued, saw his card and thought, what kind of profession is necromancer? Which academy allow a level 7 to out of a town? After taking some advice from guard knight, he goes out of walk. He heard the sound of beast growling far. One goblin monster hide into rock and watch Lin Moyu. Lin Moyu find that goblin and command one skeleton. Suddenly, level 10 goblin attack level 7 skeleton warrior in the head. After taking the attack from the goblin, skeleton warrior can't even move a little in. After skeleton warrior attacked, all the goblin who hide behind the rock is attacked. But Lin Moyu release all the skeleton warrior, not kill, massacre the goblin. He obtained many experience points, goblin bone and wolf. His sister got to level 16 before the final trial. In his mind, he remembered his sister making a food for him. He reached level 10. After reaching level 10, his spirit increased by 120. This increase in spirit point will help him a lot and he never thought that he will reach level 10 so quickly. His talent become strong and skeleton warrior also reached level up to bronze. After that, he summoned level 10 bronze skeleton warrior and also has an active rage skill. He realized he cleared all the monster without knowing. Suddenly someone's arrow hit him and suddenly his damage transfer skill activate and all the damage taken by the skeleton. He saw one assassin but he realized who attacked him is archer, not assassin. After the assassin run, two men come towards him and he knew they attack him. One person with a staff said assassin might be escaped and another asked Lin Moyu, did you see the person with black clothes passing by? He replied coldly, your arrow hit me, apologize. After listening that, he apologized and thought this kid got hit by my arrow but he is fine. Lin Moyu said, don't do that again. Another man asked, that's a skeleton warrior? He said, only criminal with dark mentality able to summon undead. He is not a good guy. But his friend stopped him and left. Lin Moyu thought if they did something, they will get back 100 times worse. At night, all the skeleton warrior killed all the goblin. But the experience point decreased from last time. He thought after reaching level 10, the experience needed to level up increased by 3 times. He didn't think he reached level 11 before he need to kill 5,000 goblin to level up. He think there is no more time to go back. He have to put more effort than others. After making campfire, he thought based on the current speed of leveling up, he will be able to reach around level 13 by tomorrow. How did his sister get level 16 in short of time? He find that his sister team up nightmare difficulty to get more experience point. He thought he might be right, so he will go back to look tomorrow. Suddenly someone come towards his camp and he realized she is previous assassin. She asked for food and he give it to her. She remove her face mask and start eating fast. He gave her water too. After drinking water, she thanks him and asks his name, but he didn't talk. After looking, she suggests and analyzing his skills with each other. He agree with her and analyze, but Lin Moyu's analyze failed, but her analyze complete. After analyzing his skills, she said she never heard of this occupation before. She said undead summons are extremely rare. And she said you are mute, but you don't look like it. He replied, why? She realized he can't talk. After that, she explained, because of blocking badge. As long as you have it, anyone who's not level 10 above won't be able to use analyze skill. After she unequipped blocking badge, she suggests using analyze skill. And he analyze and get information. Her name is Lin E, occupation shadow assassin and have level 19. After finish analyzing, they realize the boy from before find them. She said, why don't they give up? After going for 4 days, suddenly they launch arrow towards them and lock their location. She realized it's a problem. He thought this skill find anyone if they got invisible. They surround them and say, you two are partners after all. But she said, he is not a part of this. I will give you the skill scripture and we will go our separate ways. But they said, we will kill you now, it's too late. I will buy time, you can run. She thought he is only level 10. She can't drag him with her for something she done. She said in the night she have an advantage. She will get out of this. If she have enough power, she can't run away during daytime. Plus she already marked, so her invisibility skill is gone. They already ready their attacking skills and launch illumination skill. Illumination skill curse the dark ability user and stop assassin invisibility skill. She said she have to give it all now. They attack her with magic arrow and shield and surround. One skeleton warrior suddenly attack. Mage uses spell burning fire and push him away them. After seeing that, Lin Moyu summoned skeleton knight skill of level 20 mage to Lin Moyu, saying he trying to protect him but she caused in spiritual spring. And after restraining her movement, other men attacked her with many arrows. After seeing that, she pushed Lin Moyu, her eyes wide open in surprise. After seeing undead warriors suddenly appear, both of her and his attack take head on and nothing happening to the skeleton warrior. Not only that, one cruel demon looking undead says the mage and he surprised after seeing his skill is useless to them. He thought how it's possible to stop level 10 to stop level 20 mage attack. They suddenly realized some blue flame floating around them. After seeing what is in front of their eyes, they don't want to believe that it's a whole army of undead, not a normal undead, all powerful and fierce undead. After seeing that, saying also surprised and thought how level 10 can summon this many undead. Suddenly Lin Moyu come in front of her, his eyes suddenly glow bright blue and all the undead launch attack to the enemy.